it's great seeing you, man. Look, before we talk about anything, because I got to talk about family, music, and stuff like that. What the hell did I see on a post about you and chicken wings?
Oh, dude. So I'm a big fan of the show Hot Ones, right? You know the show
Uh-huh.
Hot Ones on YouTube,
Right,
right?
right.
So I went ahead thinking I could do the challenge and I purchased the 10 hot sauces across the board. And I hadn't had a chance to try them. So hey, what better way to celebrate the release of a new jam than to uh, punish myself with some chicken wings, man. So me and my boy Ryan, we decided to jump on it and try it out, and we made it all the way to the end. Rudy, let me tell you, brother, the next day it was not working.
No, see, I wouldn't do it. Okay. Did you use milk or anything? I'm just curious. Oh, wow.
Nope, I straight off the bone, the whole wing, roundabout dip. Man, I went
Wow.
for it. It was stupid,
Wait. You're a parent now. You can't do these things.
dude. Tell me about it, man. I still get in these modes where I'm like, could do anything. I'm still Superman. You know what I mean? I got the bones and the knees of 21-year-old JoJo. Turns out that's not the case, my man.
Yeah, I learned a long time ago, man. The S came off my chest a long time ago, and it's like, yeah, I'm mortal.
How
I'm mortal.
devastating is it though, right? Once you
Okay.
realize that it's like, oh, okay, I'm an adult. Real life people have been warning me about this since I was 15 on that eventually my time is coming. But I didn't believe it. Turns out
And it
everybody
happened.
was right.
Yes, yeah, definitely. How's fatherhood, man? How's the family?
Oh, dude, I don't think I have done anything, well, clearly haven't done anything this amazing in my life, man. Honestly, I've done pretty cool stuff, but
Mhm.
having a kid, dude, he is like, he's the coolest thing in the entire world. He's the coolest little guy. He's got his own little personality now, man.
Wow.
And I love that I get to be part of the molding process. You know what I mean? I get to
Mhm.
bring a good young man into this world, but dude, fatherhood is the best. Like
Nice.
the best, man. I love it. I get to hang out with him. And brother, because I'm a musician, like I get a lot of downtime too, right? So I'm able to be there and create this bond and this relationship. So him and I are like two peas, you know what I
Love
mean?
it.
Making mama's life miserable.
I'm just curious, and you may not realize what the term I'm going to say though is, but did you get baptized? And when I say did you get baptized, that means that when you open up that diaper, and
Oof,
he knows you've opened up the diaper, and
oof.
suddenly in slow motion you see that stream coming, and there's nothing you can do about it, and and he's laughing his head off because he knows what he just did, and you can't move quick enough because they know how to just. So I asked the question again: did you get baptized?
My man, I have been lucky enough not to have been baptized.
Ah! Mhm.
However, I have been fortunate enough to see my wife get baptized at least two, three times.
Oh man, did you two do have a bond?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, we laughed. We were standing there like, he gave me a high five and everything. Oh, dude.
They know though. They had this look and laugh like, look what I did. I can't do it in the
100%.
next couple of years, but I'm gonna do it right now.
They know, man, now is the time to be as mischievous as they can because they know they're going to get away with
Oh man.
it,
So
man.
how has it been though? Here you are, great husband, you got a beautiful wife, you got a beautiful child. How has that now morphed with your music career?
You know what, man? If anything, it's made me more motivated. You know what I mean?
Mm,
It's thickened my skin. It's given me new purpose. You know what I mean? For me, I wanted to do music because I love music. And don't get me wrong, I still love music. But I
mm,
wanted to do music and I got into it because I love music, right? And I wanted to be able to be in a position where I could use my music to be able to help change the world. Now I want all of those things, but I want to amplify that times 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, because I want to be able to show him, my little man Malachi. I want to be able to show Kai that, hey, look, this is your dad doing this. So hey, you know what? If your dad can do it, you can do it too, man. It's just giving this extra layer of like confidence and maybe maturity a little bit, just given the where I'm at with my boy. But man, it's been wild. It's been wild. And how I feel now in comparison to how I felt 5 years ago is just as motivated, if not more motivated than I was, and excited too, right? Because music is changing so much. And
Yeah.
I love that I get to be one of those people who gets that. I mean, at least that's what I think. I get to be one of those people that helps change the game. So when he comes up and he gets to see dad doing his thing, man, it's ah man, my heart is just so full thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's get to it, man. What's the new music? What's going on right now?
Yes, sir. So you and I talked a long time ago. We talked about country soul music. That's where I wanted to go. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do, man. Talk about our influences back in the day. We talked about what's coming up now. I want to do country soul music, man. So that's where I'm leaning towards. I can't wait. I'm gonna send you when we get off this call. I'm gonna send you one of these tracks that we do, and it's like it's got some Motown vibes on it. But I also wanted to take pieces of my other favorite genres. I love pop music. I love rock music. I love a lot of the stuff that the new kids is doing as well, man. It's just it feels good. So if I'm able to mix, flavors of my own spices with this new stuff happening, man, we got bottom shelf, and I think we nailed it with the production on it. My man Ryan Stead killed with the production on bottom shelf. And we're excited to roll this one out, man. I think it's been a long time since I put out music, so I'm excited.
So what's going to be the first single, and when is that happening? Has it happened already?
So single we releasing single release single April 12th to the DSPs, to Spotify's, Apple Music's. And then we're releasing to radio on the 26th.
26. So what is that new single going to be on the 26th? And what's it called? And what is
It's
it about, please?
Man, my new single, Bottom Shelf, we're releasing on the 26th. It's called Bottom Shelf, and I'm
Shelf.
pumped about it, man. It's basically just another take on a heartbreak, man, and how devastated
Mm.
one can get when relationships don't go your way or the way that you think they're gonna go. You learn hard lessons, but the music behind it, man, the music and the lyrics, the way that it's worded, and the production behind it, I feel just gives it this like this nice lift. I could see myself driving summertime down this, sunset coming down, what I'm saying? Cruising to vacation type vibes as well. That's just the music on it, I feel. But if you pay attention to the lyrics, you talk about heartbreak. And that's the cool thing I love about music, baby. You get
Now
to
that's
talk a lot
it.
of things, man.
But that's interesting because you're in the best place in your life. How do you come up with a heartbreak song? That's
Let me tell
interesting.
you, Rudy. Have you been through a heartbreak before in your life?
Of course, absolutely.
So have I, man. And just because I'm not going through it at this particular time doesn't mean I haven't been through it. Doesn't mean that I can't find people that are relating or that have gone
Mm.
through it or are going through it. That's the best part about music, man, is being able to connect with people, right? And not just with what you're going through at this exact moment, but hey, if I've been through some things, man, I've been through some I'm sure somebody else has also gone through that too, right? And maybe they just need to hear it in a certain way. Listen, I know what music does for me when I'm feeling a certain way. So if I can be that for somebody who's going through something that they need, that the time that they're just in right now, bro, hey, then my job is I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Now, when is the album itself going to be dropping, do you think?
So I don't want to put too much pressure on it, my man, because I'm excited about it. We rolling some good stuff, man.
Mhm.
We're in the studio constantly. We got about 4 or 5 tracks almost done. But I want to put out the album sometime this summer, man. I want to put it. I want to
Okay.
as soon as I know the date, I'll holler at you. You know I will.
Okay.
Um,
Okay,
with the
now I'm
whole
going to jump
project
in
soon.
because this is important. So here you are, you're in studio, you're working on this. Is there a chance that you may then start touring this? Because again, we're talking about family here. This is a whole different, movement for you. So what's going to happen with that?
Oh man, if we get a chance, listen, if anybody in this world gets a chance to find a partner who is as supportive as mine, jump on and don't let it go, man.
Yeah.
Listen, she knows and she has believed in me since day one, and she knows what this game is. So daddy gotta go to work, we going. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
My son will be beautiful thing about FaceTime like you and I are doing right now. We can be across the country and still be able to connect. I still feel your energy. I still, you know what I mean? I still feel you with me, right? So that's the best thing. So if we end up getting some tour, if we end up getting on the road, hey, let's go. Daddy's ready. Daddy's ready to go back to work. I've had the last 2 years with my guy, and him and I have created this bond that's unbreakable. So I ain't worried about it.
Now, is there a chance because of now this new connection and fatherhood and everything? I mean, Maestro Fresh West put out a children's album. What's the chance of you now having this connection in putting out your own maybe children's album or song?
Listen, I wouldn't put that off the table at all, man. Like at all. It's actually something that I've thought about
And let me
pursuing.
interrupt. The folks that walk off the earth, they did the same thing too with
Yeah,
their little ones.
that's
So
right. Why wouldn't a guy, right?
yeah.
Why wouldn't a guy do something like that? If I can combine my two greatest passions, my son and my music, why wouldn't I do that, man? I would stay tuned, brother. I would stay tuned.
Okay. One last question. Well, two more questions. Number one,
Hit me.
because we are going into the summer season, most of the time artists start thinking about recording holiday Christmas songs. Any idea if that's going to be happening with you maybe this summer that we might be able to find some new holiday music in the future?
Oh heck yeah, man! I got one. I haven't started it yet, but I know exactly what song I'm about to do, and I want to write another one. So I'm working on some things. I'm going to be going down to Nashville September. So hopefully around September we'll be able to give you a little more clarity on what we're about to drop. But yes, we are going to be putting out some more Christmas music coming up this year, my man. No
And
questions asked.
as you know, last question, this is more on the business side to things with other artists. As you know, it seems like this year the world evolves around Beyonce and Taylor Swift. What do you think about Beyonce's new album dropping and doing what she did? Because personally, I think this is groundbreaking. And then, of course, as we speak today, here comes Taylor Swift with hers.
Hey man, I think what Beyonce did and the reason she did it is the most admirable that it could be, right? It's
Yeah.
just it I understand it and I appreciate it for people that look like us. It's groundbreaking, right? It's
Mhm.
somebody in that position at the very, very top saying, hey, eyes need to be on this as well, guys. We're not just talking about pop music anymore. We're talking about country music and how it needs to be more inclusive. What she has done has been amazing, man. I think that's spectacular. I think it's amazing. I think she can do and is doing whatever she wants to do. And I think she's using her power and her propaganda for real, or not, sorry, not propaganda, her power and her position of power for the right reasons, man. And I
Yeah.
think that's one of the most beautiful things. It's inspirational for me, as I'm sure it is for you as well. It makes me feel like, hey, you know what I mean? Taylor Swift, yeah, she's doing her thing, but like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beyonce did it. You know, Kane Brown's doing it. Shabuzi just out of nowhere coming in hot with this new track. You know what I mean? I'm loving it, man. I'm loving what's
Yeah.
happening with the movement right now.
And the thing is, too, what was it, a couple of months ago when it was announced T-Pain was writing a whole bunch of country songs. We
That's
didn't
it,
even know
man.
anything about it because he was just tired of some of the backlash he got, the
That's
backlash
it.
that you see that some of it getting over to Beyonce as well.
That's it, man. It's wild to see T Pain come out and say, "I would rather just take a paycheck and leave my name off the writing or leave my name off of it because of the backlash that he was getting." It's wild, man. But listen, the way we going and where we're at and how it's happening is just the most beautiful thing to see. and I get it, the fact we get to be a part of it, man. We get to be alive for this part of the movement, the music
Yeah,
movement. It's crazy cool, dude. It's crazy
I
cool.
love
You've been
it.
around. You've been around for a minute in the music game, dog. So
Mm.
you've been through some ups, you've been through some downs, and I'm sure this is probably one of those W's for you, man. So I'm glad I get to be around for all of it.
I'm glad too, but man, you may not be around if you keep up with those chicken wings, man. You got to.
Bro, you know that's true. I'm done. I promise.
Yeah.
I told somebody I would do it again with them, but that was before the next day came round. I will never do it again. I'm tapping out, waving my flag. I need a medal on the wall, man. I did it. That's it. I'll never do it again.
Brother, I love you so much. I'm so glad for you and your success and your family and new music coming up. We'll definitely talk more when the album drops. Look, just have a great summer. Have a lot of fun. And like I said, man, just be the best that you're doing, man, because you represent all of us.
I'm sending you all my love, brother. I appreciate you. I love you lots, man. I can't wait to chat with you again. All right, my boy.